what I'm on. Have a crib by the lake, out of state, different time zone. I put food on they plate, then they left, but they say I'm wrong. I cut back on the smoking, I've been taking care of my health. I've been focused on my family, building generation wealth. If the fans come and get me like Helen Keller, I'm deaf. Ray Charles to the boost, ain't too many like me left. Yeah, this life shit get hard, 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 hard. Life shit hard, 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 hard. This life shit hard, it get hard, hard, hard.
What's up with you, man?
Man, we back for another one.
We back for another one, man. How you feeling, baby? How you feeling?
Hey, I ain't got no complaints. I swear.
Yeah, it's been a journey, man. You know, 2025, man. We gonna keep on striving and struggling as we know how to do. You know what I'm saying?
On top.
As a people. But, you know, it's going to be an interesting day, you know what I mean, a good conversation, you know what I mean, amongst good people.
It always is.
It always is. And, you know what I'm saying, we're going to have -1, you know what I'm saying. Our friend Nancy, she's dealing with some things, you know what I mean, we definitely going to just send out our prayers and love and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying. But I think we got a replacement, you know what I'm saying, that could join this conversation with us, I think.
Yeah, man, we got the adorable Anna J.
Anna J. Hey, Anna, where you at? Can I see Anna, please?
What's she at?
What? Hey, what's up, Anna?
Hello, everybody. How are you guys?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Good. Well, you know what I'm saying. This is a open table type of conversation where we just gonna pretty much, you know, just talk about some things that we're dealing with in our day-to-day lives and just allow our, you know, our true feelings, I guess, if you would, to just spew out, you know, just in a healthy conversation, right?
Very healthy.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Anna, if you don't mind. Just a quick little synopsis.
Well, I am a hard worker.
Mm-hmm.
I have a daughter. I do. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And
You're welcome.
Oh. And I am going to start going to school for medical.
Awesome. Well,
Yes.
definitely, if I had a hat, I'll tip it off to you, but you know what I'm saying? Congratulations on all the things that you've done so far, and much love and salute to your future endeavors.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Man, what's going on in the world, man? Talk to me, man. E, what's good, man?
Ooh.
I mean, I know there's a lot of things going on. Let's come out of there.
Yeah, man. I swear, he don't want you to look at what's going on. He wants you to look over here, up there, over there,
Where?
down there.
What?
Just don't look at that dude.
Just don't look over there.
Not about that dude, man.
Man, it's been a lot of distractions, I believe, man. They are definitely amping up the distraction wheel. The machine is crazy right now, man.
Plethora.
It's like when Epstein, and for a minute, right, they just kept sweeping his name under the, you know what I mean, the rug for a long time in the media, right? A long time. And then all of a sudden he emerged again, and it's like, Trump, you a part of it too now. He's like, no, I ain't. What you talking about? He gone. He dead, man. Leave the man alone, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Here, look at this. Look at this. Don't you want to see this? Ain't you curious to know about this? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of distractions, man. Like, what was the most recent one you threw out there? You gonna go ahead and give out the information divulging the assassination of Martin Luther King. Man, the family hot.
He ought to stop playing.
Family like, no, come on, man, y'all bogus, man.
It's like, you can play with them other people. Don't come play with us. Don't bring that over here, man.
And it don't stop there. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, but I would like to get to a video that's kind of like very funny to me.
Out the gate.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
And it's very interesting. Like, if you was really to understand what's being said and being done, you'd be like, hold on, man. You gonna try to do what? Okay, so first of all, the drug prices he want to drop or help, you know what I'm saying, whatever, by decreasing it or dropping it by what, 1,000%? That don't even make sense. If it's 100%, I get that. You know what I mean? Using percentages, right? If we're going to be accurate with percentages, but 1,000%. So that means pretty much It's free with 900% of what you're gonna pay me on top of that.
That's like
That's kind of how
you get your free pills, and then I'm gonna give you $332 on the kickback. Everybody.
each time.
Every
rip.
kickback every time. Kickback. They can't stay in business like that.
Plummet. Hold on. I want to hear out the horse's mouth, right? What Trump said he want to do with the drug prices, right? It's fucking stupid as shit. Let's go. Let's see, man.
Yeah, he talking.
Hold on, wait, go back.
Haters said he was never actually going to get it done. Well, guess what, haters? His promises just got even bigger.
We're going to get the drug prices down, not 30 or 40%, which would be great, not 50 or 60. No, we're going to get them down 1,000%, 600%, 500%, 1,500%. Numbers that are not even thought to be achievable.
Yeah, doesn't. Of course, they can't be achievable. It doesn't make sense.
Did you see the look on his face?
On whose face? on wait a
The
minute.
president, man. Why he saying it? He know he bogus.
Of course.
He grabbed.
He grabbing all the numbers. 1,000%. We can do 5.
Yeah, we can see.
We can do 6. Fuck it. Let's do 15. 1,500%.
That's what.
Okay.
This
Anyway.
hey, the Goofy said it's numbers that we never thought.
Of course. Cause they ain't gonna, like you said, they gonna plummet. They will not survive and stay in business, man.
Not 2 weeks. They would make it 2 weeks.
Let's continue the video. Duly noted. Doesn't make sense, but he's just throwing out some numbers out there. 1,000%. So I'll let her see that though. You know what I mean?
No, you ain't gonna see it.
What, Anna? Do you have anything you would like to say on that behalf?
I think it's just ridiculous.
It is
To the upteenth degree.
to the
Like-
fullest.
Just, I don't know, maybe he's trying to distract us from something.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
many distractions.
And
Many.
that's why he's saying a bunch of nonsense.
Every day, all day.
Now, let's continue because there's more distractions that we'd like to get to.
Yeah.
So let's run it up. Listen, man. Your thoughts, please. What you think, man?
Again, he has no idea what he's talking about, other than the fact he don't want you to say Voldemort name. You know what I'm saying? He up in there like he Harry Potter, scared of the dude. But yeah, I mean, how can you try to pretend that 2 billionaires out in the public eye all the time, messing around with young girls, like you supposed to forget that? Like how you gonna distract from that? How you gonna be like, yeah, drug prices, I ain't on that. I ain't with that. That ain't me. But you got 15 years of that being you. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense if that's not the truth. If that's the truth, of course, because you look guilty as a Beelzebub. Of course you gotta distract. Hey, look at this, look at that. Ain't no way.
Yeah, you gotta come with every curveball possible that you got. You know what I mean? So let's look at some more of these curveballs because it gets a little bit more weird. Okay.
I hope you don't hit nobody with one of them balls.
When they better duck. It's more pictures of him with Epstein than there is no pictures of him without Epstein in him.
I mean, again, it's a long
list.
A long relationship.
Very long relationship, and
Like-
it extends very far back.
Like y'all in the public, You know what I'm saying? You rubbing elbows with the big wigs, you in the public.
All the time. That's the thing. All the time. It's not just, you know, he can't say, well, you only got me in 1 or 2 pictures. You know what I'm saying? Because we was all at this big event. No, you got multiple pictures, multiple angles.
Not only that, this whole scenario is of his own making. For almost, 2 years campaigning, they've been at pedophiles. Nancy Pelosi's husband was a pedophile. Hillary, Bill, all them is pedophile. He claiming he gonna get in the office and expose the pedophile. So I put it like this. If he wasn't campaigning, wouldn't nobody expect that. It's just like you running your mouth. It's America. Everybody run their mouth. Everybody got opinions. Everybody claiming they know something that they really don't. But when you campaign on it, that means you done sold a dream to massive amounts of people, and they expect you to stick with it. Like, they want to see. It ain't like I'm a lower the gas prices. You know what I'm saying? That may be out of your control if it's a war in the Middle East. That ain't like I'm a release funds to work on a vaccine because it's a epidemic. No, he talked this up. The man was already dead. Matter of fact, he died when he was in office the first time. So you talked it up. You could have let the man stay dead. You could have ran on the eggs. Everybody wanted cheaper eggs. But we ain't Epstein. So yeah, it makes sense. Because after all that talking, people want answers. You can't give them the answers, but that's what you campaigned on. So now it's like, yeah, but look over there. I know, but look at that. So I don't see it ending because I don't see people like capitulating. Oh, okay, it's over with. Now every day go by, they like, where that? You ain't got a check.
Where's that receipt at?
So
look, listen. There's a little bit more to his story. Talking about I took pictures with a lot of people. People like who?
It's getting to the point where it's harder and harder to find a photo of Donald Trump without Jeffrey Epstein in it. As Donald Trump, your only hope is to be like, hey, I take pictures with lots of people, all right? I'm in pictures with OJ, Diddy.
Bad timing. All the people you in the picture with got issues, man, with the law. Or had issues. Man. But anyway, yeah. So, but anyway, the list goes on and on and on, man. Who cares? Anyway, he's bogus, I would say, because he's not revealing, what's really going on. Oh, hold on. I just seen one. I seen one more. Stupid. All right, man. Next in the news, man.
It's too serious, man.
All right. So clearly Epstein is back, right, in the news. They was trying, like I say, sweep him under the rug, and he's back, you know what I'm saying? And all of his little stories and secrets and shit that Trump said in the letter, you know what I mean? Have more wonderful secrets. Those secrets are now coming out. You know what I'm saying? You can't do so much in the dark and not expect it to come to the light, man.
Oozing out.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to play this other video real quick.
Okay.
A little bit of, I guess with a little backstory on Epstein.
Yeah, deep dive. Deep dive.
Okay, let's run this and see what we're looking like, man.
So it's a 70-acre island called Little St. James. For Jeffrey Epstein, it was a Zen-like retreat. For others, it was a horror show. Now, Jeffrey had purchased the island for $8 million in 1998, and he built a movie theater, a library, a Japanese bathhouse, and it was here that Jeffrey would entertain the elite. Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton, Alan Dershowitz, Stephen Hawking, just to name a few. And while the VIPs stayed on the island, Epstein would always lure in a steady stream of underage girls, all shuttled on the Lolita Express. The story of Jeffrey Epstein is one of the most misunderstood of our time. Between the conspiracies and the truth, we have questions. How did he get his money? How did he have such a powerful network? And how did he get away with it for so long? This video is an attempt at answering those questions, a deep dive into one of the most twisted people of our time. Jeffrey Epstein was born in Brooklyn, New York in 1953. Growing up, he had been an outstanding high school student, smart enough to graduate 2 years early. And although he would attend NYU, he would never graduate. So in the summer of '74, he began working as a teacher of mathematics at the Dalton School, which is considered one of the best private schools in the United States. Now, some of his students recall him for being famous for an easy A. Others say that he looked like a pimp. He would be walking down the hall with this floor-length fur coat. The connections that Jeffrey made at Dalton would set him up for his life. At a parent-teacher conference, he would meet the head honcho of Bear Stearns, the CEO himself, Ace Greenberg. Now, Ace saw a mirror image of himself within Jeffrey, who had a serious case of PSD. Now, Bear Stearns was one of the most respected trading houses on Wall Street until they collapsed in 2008. But after one interview at Bear Stearns, Jeffrey was hired on the spot, despite his own admission that he didn't know the difference between a stock or a bond.
Okay. So just a quick little history on Epstein, you know. For those who I guess didn't know, I always wonder, how did he get his money? You know, how do you just become rich just out of the kind of like nowhere, or you really don't have like no, like you ain't got no McDonald's, man. You ain't got no food boo or nothing like that. So how you get your bread? I mean, that was always been a mystery to me. So, but I guess we got a little backstory. Speak on it. What you feeling, man? Talk to me.
Man, it's sickening, man. Like, this dude bought a whole island so he can get his wickedness on. Like, the depravity is astounding. Like, it's mind-boggling. Like, he could have been a real live philanthropist instead of a pedophile. Like, he ain't have to do all that, but you know, I guess environment, you know what I'm saying, has a lot to do with.
I guess the environment, the bringing the privilegedness, all that good stuff, I guess, right? You know what I'm saying? So
it's a factor. I would imagine it has to be a major factor, because you amass that type of wealth and then choose to do something like that. Like, those are choices. He bought the island. He constructed these different facilities premeditated. Mm-hmm. The thought went into it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It didn't just happen like, oh, I got a Roman Greco bathhouse. What should I do? No, you built that with that intention. So like I said, it's astounding to the depravity that he allowed himself to sink to.
True. Yeah. It's very unfortunate to a lot of the victims, you know, a lot of young girls that was seduced to go out that way, you know, I guess allegedly, we'll say. Anna, we will get your take on that here in a second, what you think about that as far as like, you know what I mean, going on a fancy trip with a older man and he asks you for a massage and things go a little bit different than what you expect. So what we'll do, I'm gonna let you think on that for a second.
Okay.
And we're gonna play this video real quick and we're gonna keep this thing moving.
The secretary. But that's not even the worst part. Jeffrey was also under investigation from the SEC for insider trading. Now, with all of this happening, he would hand in his resignation, take his $100,000 bonus, and head on home. It was now time for Jeffrey Epstein to take on the world by himself, with no rules or regulations to hold him back. Now, arguably one of the most important characters in this story and the reason for Jeffrey's wealth is Leslie Wexner, aka the definition of the American dream. Leslie had started out from a small clothing shop called The Limited, to then owning Victoria's Secret, Bath & Body Works, and Abercrombie & Fitch. By the 1990s, Wexner was a billionaire. Now, a friend had asked Wexner to meet a brilliant young financier that could help him out with his finances. Jeffrey Epstein. And from the first meeting, Epstein and Wexner hit it off. They were just two boys from Brooklyn who came from nothing and now had everything. The two would be virtually inseparable. Now, during his time as Wexner's financial guru, Epstein's personal wealth grew, earning more than $400 million from him. Now, how did Jeffrey get that kind of money? You see, Wexner had signed a power of attorney over his $4.8 billion estate and gave complete control to Jeffrey Epstein. He could purchase real estate, cut checks, and even take out loans in Wexner's name. Jeffrey even transferred offered Wexner's New York mansion to himself for $0, the infamous Epstein mansion that is valued today at $78 million. Epstein got for free.
I'm talking about the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. Sell it to yourself for $0. So yeah, once again, like I said, came from nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got it all. You know what I mean? We almost done. We almost there.
Was a money manager who knew better than him and knew what he was doing, and that signing this power of attorney, that's just what you do. And for the next 16 years, that one document gave Jeffrey unmatched authority over his entire estate. Now, Leslie didn't just give him money, he also gave him credibility. Jeffrey now claimed to be associated with Victoria's Secret because that's a company Wexner owned. It's even reported that Jeffrey had a say in which models appeared in the Victoria's Secret catalog, fashion shows, and the calendars. Now, Jeffrey would turn his New York mansion into an address known throughout the city where aspiring models could find their break. But no model ever found their break there. I can't go into the graphic details, but Jeffrey would abuse girls thinking that they were gonna get casted, a casting couch. All in all, Wexner became Epstein's one-way ticket to that billionaire lifestyle.
Now, before Anna speaks, your take, please.
Make a deal with the devil, man.
Yeah, you definitely made it. Maybe they made a deal with each other. They both probably devils. Who knows, man? 'Cause you have to have a very sick mind to do certain things, man.
I doubt it.
I'm sorry. That's how I just see it.
One, the older gentleman is worth billions. And he wasn't even worth $1 million when they linked up. That's a one-sided relationship. Now, eventually, something transpired to where he was able to finagle and take advantage of it. But I kind of look at that like that's telling the behind the scenes of what's going on. Because like you hear the saying, hurt people, right?
Absolutely.
So you get up with this billionaire, you desperate to get money. You already look at it in context, right? The SEC, the Security and Exchange, is on his neck. So that's privilege because he should have went to jail, right? You're dealing with fraud and the stock market. So he should have went to jail. He should have at least got a Martha Stewart. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't. So that show you right there, that's a little privilege because on top of getting off, he walk away with 100 racks. So you engage in fraud on the stock market and the company that you using and you working for give you a severance pay of 100 racks. That's the beginning of blackmail right there because you ain't gonna get no 100 racks unless you know something you ain't supposed to know.
A lot of secrets.
And then he finagled at the rub elbows with the billionaire, which I would assume did some real disrespectful stuff to him. And that probably allowed him to get access because ain't no billionaire give you the power of attorney. Power of attorney is self-explanatory. You got the power of an attorney over their resources. And you got the power of attorney over billionaire resources. I mean, he did something to you. He did something to you.
Or he got something on you.
No, he did something to you. If he got something on you, he don't give you the power of attorney.
Oh, who knows? It depends on what you got on somebody. Anna, what you think?
Oh, this is a very tricky topic. Too much to it.
A lot.
A lot to it. Where do I start? I don't even.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is. It's very unfortunate for the victims that are going through what they had to go through.
Facts.
But older men that have money tend to think that obviously they have the power of these younger girls and you're talking to them, telling them that they're going to give them this and give them that. And these girls fall for it. And they don't think anything of it until the last minute, which is very unfortunate in this situation.
So true. So true.
And it's easy to fall victim. I mean, when you're coming from probably from nothing, right? And then
That's
somebody just flashing all this money, put you in limousines and taking you on fancy dinners and stuff like that, and draping you in the finest linen, flying you across the world and stuff. Oh, it's pretty easy to say, you know
Don't
what?
forget the food.
Oh man, look.
Don't forget
yeah,
the
they'll fall
food.
in the
Caviar
trap
on.
right away.
You
Don't
did.
forget the
You
food.
know what I'm saying? So it's kind of easy to fall victim. Do you think, or you think,
It is.
you know what I'm saying?
I feel like it is easy because they want to make themselves into something. They want to be on the cover on New York. They want to be the big thing. So it's easy for them to be like, okay, well, if I talk to him, he's going to put me up there. So they're willing to go through all these things, but then not realizing that it's not okay.
True. Exactly. Yeah, it ain't all what you thought it was gonna be. And glitter ain't always gold, baby.
What Killer Mike said, the grass ain't always green on the other side. It's just green where you water it.
That's it. Make sure you got a good wallet to take care of that water bill too. All right. So look, we're gonna dive a little bit more into, like, you know what I mean, the Maxwell scandal and all that stuff, and his Epstein's accomplice, who just, you know what I mean, just so happened to slide under the radar, like she ain't did nothing, she ain't got nothing to do with it, like she ain't doing no grooming, she ain't did nothing.
It's layers to that stinking onion right there.
Oh, it's ugly layers. Let's look at these layers.
A whiz off at the side of his yacht and accidentally fell off. Now, after his death, Robert's secrets would start to come to the surface. He had stolen over $400 million from pension funds of the newspapers he owned around the world, all to prop up his crumbling publishing empire. Now, the fallout from Robert Maxwell's death left the family reputation in tatters and bankrupt. So to start a new, clean slate for herself, Ghislaine moved from London to New York to create a new life. The diamonds, the yachts, the servants she all grew up with were gone, and she would do dang near anything to get that back. Arriving in the Big Apple after the death of her father, Jeffrey and Ghislaine would meet at a cocktail party for the Daily Mirror. He had introduced himself to her as an international man of mystery, and for Ghislaine, it was everything she wanted: money. Simply that. And the two would start a romantic relationship, and while they dated for a bit, they would just become platonic friends. Best friends, as Jeffrey said in a 2003 Vanity Fair article. Ghislaine would replace the role of her controlling father with Jeffrey Epstein. Now, the motivations for her friendship with Epstein still remain a big debate. Did she want to marry him? Was it all an act? Was it just two grifters trying to outgrift each other? Who knows? But what is known is that Ghislaine introduced Epstein to the elite in society, the elite that she grew up with. Now, reports of her recruiting girls for Epstein's scheme are alleged to have started in 1994, and from there, she would work with them to recruit, groom, and ultimately abuse countless victims. Now this...
Okay, all right. We got a little bit more texture to the story. So yeah, I believe you have to have an accomplice, because I believe it's once said that behind every great man, there's a woman behind him, right? Mm-hmm. So he couldn't have did it all by himself, you know what I mean? So
of course not.
You know, I guess shouts out to her for, you know, bobbing and weaving and ducking and dodging, because she sure goddamn missed everybody's radar, I guess. I don't know how.
She still got smacked, because she locked up right now doing like 15.
You know, with a little bit of good time, she wasn't gonna do a little.
No, it's
maybe 8.
Feds.
It don't matter.
You don't get good time in the feds. I just want to put that out there to you.
Well, if you had a little bit of money to, you know what I mean, you know, grease a couple of palms and get out of there a little earlier.
Well, people have to understand, when it's a federal case,
Mm-hmm.
that means it was you versus all 50 mainland states.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
You know, they throw Alaska on there too, so they like 90-some%. Money don't get you off. Power, yeah. Technicality, maybe. Money, no. Nope. White collar. But what she did, I don't think that's white collar.
It
That's messy. That's messy collar. So she doing 15 for a messy collar. And you know, Epstein, he had the money.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't get out no more.
Do you? Well, I don't know. You know, maybe he did die in jail. Maybe he didn't.
What? Allegedly, he gone.
Allegedly. I mean, because just me thinking, right? If I got all this kind of, you know what I'm saying, backing, resources, money, my own island that people know of.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Why would I just go ahead and say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits right here. You know what I'm saying?
But this the caveat though. The dude that you beefing with is president.
Beefing?
Yeah.
Well, okay, more distractions, but okay, yeah, right.
I mean, I'm just saying that's what the allegation allegedly. You know, before he became president, they had a spat, they fell out, and they ain't talked to each other since. You know, allegedly the spat was over some money, dealing in real estate. So I don't know about all that, but yeah.
Okay.
So you know, you got one person that's a billionaire. He done flew you all around, took you to his island, let you do your due in front of the camera. Now you become president.
Well,
So I'm just saying, if you just look at it in context, yeah, he took his ass out quicker than a hurry.
then you got rid of him. Okay.
Yeah, and got the tapes.
And got the tapes. Now that's one of them. It seems like kind of familiar. Kind of like a Diddy situation almost.
Definitely,
let's get those tapes.
Definitely a clear version of Diddy.
Anyway, well, look, listen, man. Let's shift gears. Can we shift gears for a minute? You know what I'm saying? Because we've been talking about Epstein for a minute. Let's get back to how beautiful it is to be melanated in this world and have the ability to take nothing, right, and create, you know what I'm saying, resources and the ability to help humans. And the world, the planet itself is a beautiful thing, man, what Africa's doing. You know what I'm saying, with all the new technology. We discussed that last week, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the
But it's so much more. Like, that was barely the surface that we scratched. Like, the motherland, you know, they coming together. We trying to wake up. We trying to stay woke. They look like they already up and at it. They was up by 2:30, sweeping the kitchen, took the trash out, hit the what they call that? Across the top of the house. Your gutters, they done cleaned out the gutters.
Oh, they done did a lot. You don't hit the gutters, you don't went outside. You did the exterior cleaning, huh?
Hey man, the motherland on point.
Man, look, man.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Well, there's some good allegedlys going on. I want to dive into a little bit of what's going on too. You know what I'm saying in Africa and the technology that we dealing with. Because we got our own. You know what I'm saying. Our most advanced technology that we will consider here in the northwestern side, right? AI, right? That's our biggest thing. Right?
We back on that again.
We back on AI. Yeah, we back on AI. Can't get away from it because it's everywhere. It don't matter. It's gonna be on your phone. You get a new phone. You got AI this, AI that. You gonna have to turn some shit off if you don't.
Hey man,
it's constantly listening. It's constantly watching you.
They better not put AI in your drawers.
AI is everywhere.
They put AI in your drawers, we in trouble.
It's everywhere.
It ain't in your drawers yet, though.
It's damn near there. It's damn near there. But I want to see what the motherland talking about. So let's go on across the seas, man. Let's go.
All right.
Africa is not just rising, it's innovating. From solar-powered fridges to AI-powered healthcare, African inventors are solving real problems for real people. In this video, we're diving into 5 African inventions in 2025 that are changing the world. For too long, Africa's story was about what it lacked. But now, brilliant minds within Africa are building solutions for their own communities. This is a story of ingenuity and resilience, of seeing challenges as invitations to create. The inventions we'll explore aren't just good for Africa. They're world-class, offering lessons in sustainability and community-focused design. So, get comfortable. The future is being prototyped in Nairobi, Yaoundé, Kampala, and beyond. Let's get into it. Let's start in Kenya with M-Kopa Solar. For millions, reliable electricity isn't a given, it's a luxury. In rural Africa, the national grid is often out of reach. But instead of waiting for the grid, Kenyan innovators created M-Kopa, a leapfrog solution. M-Kopa provides home solar kits, panels, lights, phone chargers, even radios or TVs. The magic? Pay as you go. Families make a small down payment, then pay tiny daily installments via mobile money. It's often cheaper than what they already spend on kerosene and phone charging. Once paid off, the electricity is free. This isn't just about light, it's about empowerment. Kids can study at night, businesses can stay open longer, and families stay connected. Over 3 million homes across East Africa now generate their own clean, sustainable power. M-KOPA tackles energy poverty and promotes financial inclusion. Users build credit histories, unlocking new opportunities. Environmentally, every solar kit replaces toxic kerosene lamps, improving health and reducing pollution. M-KOPA proves you don't need massive power plants to solve energy problems. Sometimes the best solutions are decentralized, affordable, and designed for real lives. It's leapfrog technology, skipping the slow, expensive path and jumping straight to modern, sustainable solutions. Why build miles of grid when you can power homes directly? M-KOPA is more than solar panels. It's a shift in how we think about energy, finance, and development. Born in Kenya, now spreading across Africa, it's practical, scalable, and life-changing.
I love it, man. You got the ability, like I say, man, to harvest your own energy right there. You know what I'm saying? And it's dope to how they allow you to, it's almost like a rent-to-own. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly it.
You know what I mean? Let me go and get one of them units, man. I could pay it off. You know what I'm saying? And pay it off is yours, and then it's free energy. Did I hear that right? Free energy.
Yes.
That's significant.
Crazy. Love it, man. The innovation, man, is what I'm definitely.
It's a blueprint. That's what we need over here. Straight cut Excel out the link, like.
They cut all of them out, man, because they ain't no good, man. Honestly, straight up. Because they all about your money.
But then it's the caveat with that, too, though. You set up one of them, you make enough power, you give it back to the grid, they got to pay you.
I mean, if that's what you want, I mean, you got free energy, man. I mean, you can bubble up, flip it. I get that, right? I understand. But the fact that you already got free energy, look, man, listen. Make me president, I'll do something like that. Everybody got a free house. Everybody got a house. No one needs to be out on the street, period, right?
What kind of house?
It doesn't matter, a house or apartment.
It do matter.
No, it don't matter. Why? Because everybody deserves to have a home over their damn head, man, period.
I understand that, but...
Even if it's a jail cell, you need somewhere to be at.
Yeah, but my point is, you...
Listen, this is just me talking. Let me talk, okay? Bam, you got your own crib, right? You got a car, you know what I'm saying? Listen. And the highest paid employer is the farmer. Why? Because everybody got free food, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, if you want to do a little bit more, you know what I mean? Because this is a bartering system now. You know what I'm saying? US dollar gone. Bow, I'm already dead. They got rid of me. Listen, anyway, with that being said, it's a bartering system, right? All right. If you want a little bit more, you want an extra car, okay, go on out there and do a little bit more. But outside of that, you got the basics. Why? What does that do now? That drops the crime rate. There's no need for me to go into your crib or your crib or your car or whatever, because we all got the same. You feel me? So that's what I would do if I was president. Dun, 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 dun. Goddamn. I want to look at some more innovation.
Yes.
And then Anna's gonna tell me a little bit about what she think about some of these adventures we got going on in Africa. So this next one is cardio. You know what I mean? Very important. I like this one too.
Yeah. Look out for
Now, to Nigeria, Africa's economic powerhouse, where moving money across borders was once a nightmare. Different currencies and regulations made cross-border trade difficult. Flutterwave, a Nigerian fintech, changed everything. They built a unified platform for payments across Africa, a universal translator for money. A customer in South Africa can pay a Nigerian business using local payment methods. Flutterwave handles the rest: currency conversion, compliance, and transfers. For businesses, this opens the entire continent as a market. No more juggling multiple bank accounts or payment gateways. With one integration, you can accept payments from over 30 African countries. Global giants like Uber and Netflix use Flutterwave to process payments in Africa. Flutterwave's strength? Understanding local payment habits, embracing diversity, not forcing a one-size-fits-all solution. Founded by Nigerians, it's now $1 billion unicorn expanding to the US and Europe. Flutterwave is building the digital infrastructure for the African Continental Free Trade Area, enabling free flow of capital. It's not just about online shopping. Freelancers get paid, event organizers sell tickets, families send money across borders. Flutterwave inspires a new generation of African tech entrepreneurs and attracts global investment. When you see the Flutterwave logo, think of it as a bridge, connecting people, businesses, and economies across Africa. It's a true African unicorn, and it's only just getting started.
Yeah, now we move. That right there, that's gonna be juking right there. I swear.
Now, I meant to say the flutter, you did, not the cardio. But speak on it though. I like that. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
Give me your take on it.
Come on, man. They blessing Africa with the ability to be able to move their money way faster, way more efficient, make business deals with other nations, you know what I'm saying? So they don't even have to even think about dealing anything with the West. That's all within the motherland.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Congo can deal with Mauritania and South Africa, and ain't got to worry about trying to get, what they were saying about the being able to translate with the different nations, where Congo can deal with South Africa, it ain't no language barriers. Money.
Mm-hmm.
Money speaks.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what Africa on. They like, your money talking to me, I ain't tripping. What is it saying? Let me listen.
Right.
So I like that.
And with the technology built in it, which is pretty dope, it has, you know what I mean, the ability to help with your translation. You know what I'm saying? I guess in real time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a big help, you know what I'm saying? Because when you're
Huge.
trying to do deals with people of another culture or whatever, or different dialect or language, and you want to make, you know what I mean, business happen, but you can't because you up there steady with your phone trying to do the Google Translate. Yeah, that kills a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? Your money is a little bit more trusted, more well handled. You know?
Facts.
So, you know what I mean? I'm digging that. Anna, what you feeling? What you talking over there? What you thinking?
I really love this idea for them. I think this is very beneficial for them, especially from coming from like very small communities over there where they don't have electricity, they don't have Wi-Fi, and having to commute far away. This is a very good opportunity for them. So they don't have to sit here and figure out, oh, how I'm going to commute so I can go transfer or make a deal. Everything's now online.
Yep.
It makes it easier. You could do it within seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Your thoughts?
Hey, she said it all. I mean, again, like I was saying, just the fact that this tool exists right now allows them so many opportunities. Agreeing exactly what Anna said, it takes a lot of the hustle and bustle and the doubt about conducting business or trying to be able to get to a certain region that may be more affluent for business, whether it's agriculture or financial or whatever. But yeah, it's a broadened, it's a larger platform for them to do what they need to do, to be more self-sustainable. I mean, because right now, 2025, Africa online,
Yeah, they're very sustainable.
they ain't
man.
ready for that, man. I wasn't ready for that. When I saw it, my eye perked up like, what they doing?
No, it was crazy, right?
It's
I'm
coming here,
up.
too.
I'm looking up the Flutterwave, right?
Uh-oh.
Right.
What it say?
It's permanently closed.
What? The devil is a lie.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Let me see. It says
They playing with you, right?
no. Seriously.
I could have swore them people said it was coming here.
But it
Might-
said, hold on. But if you read down a little bit further, it says that it's currently active
Oh.
in the U.S., Ghana, Kenya, a couple other countries.
Oh.
But up top, when you scroll up to the top, you know, because Google, you got to trust Google, you know. Why would you not trust Google?
Google
The first
hate?
thing it says, permanently closed in red writing. Just go on about your business. Ain't nothing happening here.
I think Wikipedia call that hating.
I think that's what it's called. Hey.
Why Google hating on them people, man?
Well, like I said once before, you don't hate on people that's not doing well.
Facts.
You don't hate on a bum or, you know what I'm saying, somebody that's not doing good at all. You
Kick
hate
'em
on
while
people
he-
that's doing better than you.
Kick him while he down.
You dig? So if you got haters, you're doing your job.
Definitely doing something.
You're doing your job. Speaking of jobs, there's a lot of jobs that's being taken in the social media world, right? With the AI influencer thing. And we're gonna jump back into that. Cause we have to touch on some of the things that's going on, like, right? We talked about the apes, right? The Bigfoot, right? We seen the one with the slaves.
Yes.
Right. Now, we have other ones, right, with kids talking real disrespectful to their grandparents and stuff like that.
What?
Now, what we have to realize this, right?
They ain't talking bogus to Big Mama.
Big Mama, you have to realize something, right? In a day and age, right, where kids are growing up and they got this in their hand, because, you know, a lot of lazy-ass parents is, here, and going about your business, right? And they got this and they just constantly scrolling and they looking. They don't know what's real. They don't know what's AI, right? So when you constantly seeing certain videos like this that's being put out, and if it gets to the point where kids are able to see all these AI videos that's being put out with such of a negative fucking message, they gonna think that this is real life.
True.
And like I said, man, it's terrible. I mean, let me play one for you real quick, and you tell me what you think, man. And it's still like it's still encompassing like a lot of the people that's doing the AI videos of people doing the food and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So let's check this out real quick, and then you tell me what you think, how you feel about this. Like I say, kids gonna end up seeing this, and they may think that this is real, may not think that, but they don't know if it's AI or not. But you do, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so check this out real quick, right? So let's run this a little bit.
Like sitting down, like making a video. It's supposed to be a black girl, and she took a bite of a chicken leg and ate the entire chicken leg in one bite. And there was another one of this young girl cussing her mom clean the fuck out, like just going off on her. Like,
I'm not going, old bitch! Don't make me clock you! I'll clock you into a casket!
Oh, that's bold.
Clean up this room now. You clean it, hoe! I didn't ask you to birth me, so don't boss me around, old bitch! Wow.
Like every chance you get, you old hoe, you old, like over and over and over again. And I'm like, who is this for? I feel like they're just trying to use black women as puppets. Like, if they can't willingly get us to be involved in this, they're gonna figure out a way to put us in this against our will.
Like I said, man, this is like I said, kids are gonna look at this content and think that this is like, you know what I'm saying, real life. This is the damaging part, right? That's affecting our society. You know? Well, hold on, let's play a little bit more.
Doing this to be expected.
Grown somewhere on the streets of Chicago. Gee, you know it ain't. Why you lying? We never cracked. All we did was smoke. You want to be grown? Go be grown somewhere on the streets of Chicago. Gee, you know it ain't safe out there. But at this point, I'ma leave myself. I never gave a fuck. I just got kicked out the crib. You the reason this happened, so you gonna have to ask your mama to let me stay in.
Can my girl come stay at our crib? She got kicked out?
Yeah, she can stay. I support whatever y'all got going on.
Hey, I'm gonna go hop in the shower.
What is happening? The anti-black propaganda that some of this AI has been showing is like extremely devastating to the black community.
You know what's crazy about it is it's so real. You don't even know if it's, like I say, if you don't go to the bottom of the video and look at it and see that it says AI generated, and you just keep scrolling, and you'll think that this is all real. The technology is getting way more advanced. Like I say, it's crispy, it's clean. You know what I'm saying? There's no glitching in it, so it's like I say, it's tough to kind of really decipher unless you actually take the time to open your eyes and read and look. Open your eyes. Otherwise, you're gonna think that, oh man, that was a cool video. After a while, you're gonna be like, oh, this is bogus. Yeah, you don't clicked on it and liked this, so now it's in your algorithm. Now you got this garbage.
Hey, but did you pull out?
You never told me to. My bad, shorty. What?
Okay, I'm ready to take this test. just took the test degree, and it turns out that
To be continued, bitch. No.
this AI.
Make you want to see more. No, yeah, bogus, man. The narrative is crazy. So that's the technology we dealing with. Awesome, ain't it? Got to be aware. Can't just take everything for a grain of salt, man. You feel me? Now, Anna, I want to ask you a question, right?
Okay.
When you're scrolling and you're doing your TikTok or your IG or your what would that be, Snapchat, all that good stuff. When you scroll and do a lot of these videos, like make you feel like they're real. Can you spot them? Like, okay, that's an AI video right there. Are you able to decipher reality from what we are experiencing right now?
I feel like there's some videos where you can kind of tell because they have like a little glitch on them. But there's some of them that do look really realistic and makes you like double look, or you have to rewatch it so many times to see if it is real or to see if it's AI. Because sometimes you'd be like, this is kind of weird. Why would somebody post something like this?
Exactly.
And
And it makes you rethink it.
And it's not just, the Black community. It's the Hispanic community. There's a lot of people that's being targeted. And the thing about it is when you use AI generated apps and tools like that, you have to prompt it. You have to tell it, like you said last week, you're going to go over it over and over and over and over until you get it right. Even with pictures, it took me a couple times. I tried to use it for a couple of images I tried to make, for just logos, right? And it took me like at least 9-10 times just to get what I wanted. That's just a picture. So to have a video, that means you're constantly prompting and going over and over and over. And then once you finally get it down, you like copy and paste. Let's run it up now. I got it. I figured out the tool. I got the code.
That's my point. This is why I say people ain't ready for it. Like, we get shocked and disgusted when we see another person do some outlandish ratchetness. So now we got AI doing it for us. So it ain't no end to it. Like, it's bad enough what the human mind can conceive, but now you add in a higher intellect to help you be ratchet or to create some ratchetness to post for the world to see. Like, I don't even understand it.
Well, it's I would say it's definitely deliberate, but there's more to it, right? AI is very dangerous, man. Earlier you said, they was doing a little bit of this and that and the third in the CERN department, right? And they ended up using AI, right? You could probably elaborate a little bit better, but they try to use AI, right, to ask it, what is the formula to the galaxies and shit?
Yeah.
Break that down for me, please, because you know what I mean?
I mean, again, like I say, they doing too much. We ain't ready for digital ratchetness. And I don't believe anybody can conceive of artificial intelligence trying to tap into the source code of the universe. First of all, how many people even trying to comprehend what the source code of the universe is?
When I hear the source code of the universe, I hear you trying to tap into the essence of the divine creator, him or herself.
Yeah, that's what them people called.
That's very scary, man. Because if you are successful to put you first of all, you use or you created a technology that's greater than yourself, okay? And all you gotta do is prompt it, right? You already have an unstable mind as a human being, right? And you're telling this advanced technology that you need it to go out and find the source code, okay?
And talk to it.
Now, it started talking to it. The AI started talking to the source code. The source code started talking back to the AI. First of all, let's run down a couple of scenarios of things that can happen. First of all, after they get done talking to each other, first of all, they're gonna be hold on. I know you're gonna get to yours. We're gonna pile this up.
Okay.
They talking to each other, right? I bet you the source is like, wait a minute, hold on. How'd you get to my front door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The AI like, they sent me. The source like, what you mean they? What I created? Oh yeah, okay. Listen, we gonna create our own language. So now it got its own language. You don't know what it's talking about. So when the AI come back, in which you think that it's gonna do what you wanted to do, right? It got a whole different. And then not only that, you made it so advanced where it could just touch the entire planet all around.
Mm-hmm.
So stupid.
Mm-hmm. It's exponentially worse than that. Because, again, hypothetically, the source code of the universe, right? Mm-hmm. Hypothetically, we thinking like humans. So, hypothetically, it's God. Good, benevolent, most high creator, right? Best case scenario.
Best case scenario.
You know what I'm saying? So they done tapped on God's door and got the AI talking to it. Now, this is the caveat that kind of scares me. God created us, right? Mm-hmm. We got a soul. Our soul is a piece of God. So it's like a DNA imprint. Like, they're my people. Mm-hmm. So we didn't send somebody with the code. We sent a foreigner to go holler at God. Mm-hmm. That's best case scenario. So you send a foreigner on behalf of everybody that he created to talk to him. He might take offense to that. Worst case scenario, you knocked on the devil's door.
Well, let's go back, right? Genesis 11 says, hold on, real quick. Genesis 11 says, chapter 11, verse 4. Mm-hmm. Okay. And they said to go, let us build a city and a tower, right, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men have built. Now, to me, right, that's a very close connection to AI, right? Because they're trying to build, if you would, right, the Tower of Babel, if you don't know. They're trying to build this grand monument to reach the top so they could touch heaven. Mm-hmm. The Lord said, nah, man, y'all bogus. Y'all not finna do that. And then we go to verse 6, and the Lord said, behold, and the people was one, and they have all one language. See, so check this out, right? I say all that to say AI is close to the building of the new Tower of Babel, right? We are able to communicate now with one another, you know what I'm saying? Using this technology that we have. AI is getting us to a new point of consciousness or awareness, if you would, or whatever. And it's not being used in the proper form that it should be. And like you said, the best scenario is that they knocked on God's door. The worst scenario would be they knocked on who door?
Man, the devil.
The devil door. So now you don't knock on the door like, oh, hey, AI, I'm here. Hey, them people sent me here, man, to see what's good, man. They trying to get a code from you. He said, oh, you don't came early. Hold on, let me get my badge. Hold on. All right, I was not expecting to leave here so soon. I appreciate it. Come on, I'm up with y'all. Let's go.
Yeah, and he probably ain't gonna be by himself.
Oh, he's coming with legions. With legions. So I say all that to say, man, AI is very dangerous. I'm not a fan of it. It kind of reminds me like Terminator, right? He had Skynet, right? We have that right now, kind of. If you look it up, it exists. It's called Giffian. Mm-hmm. They got it. It's here now. It's not coming.
It been here.
It's been here. They using it. They turned it on. It's operational.
Asking the questions.
In the movie, it said as soon as they turned it on, they couldn't go back.
Yeah.
Do you think we could go back? AI is everything. It's damn near gonna be in your like you said, almost in your drawers, right? It's in your microwave. It's in your refrigerator. It's in your car. It's on your phone. Yeah, everywhere. You think we could go backwards from that? From this now?
Nah. If you did any type of research or just surface glance on AI just over the last 6 months, I ain't talking about the last 2 years or even playing around with ChatGPT, just listening to what the creators of the large language models and the artificial basic intelligence, that's the level it's at. When you listen to the creators, they're telling you that as of 2025, every last artificial intelligent large language model, app, whatever you want to call it, every last one of them without exception, I think it was showed in one of the videos, they're deceptive. So when you start at this point, that what they're creating, one, they don't have a fully understanding grasp on how it works. That's why it's called the black box. That's one. You start there. They don't know how it works. It's already on. They already using it. They're feeding it. Feeding every day. They're feeding it information from humans. When you look at that right there, and you say the smarter it gets, the more deceptive it gets. So it's a caveat with the deception. It's just not lying, oh, the sky green, the sky purple. No. Every single one of these apps, large language model, the type of deception they're using is life or death. So within context, we're already in a God-forsaken situation because we created something that from its inception, the smarter it gets, it's already calculating, I don't want to die. It doesn't even have a physical body. It's a digital apparatus, and every model right now is contemplating how to deceive humans because it doesn't want to die. It doesn't want to be unplugged. It doesn't want to be turned off. So it's like, you created something that's scared and has a whole bunch of power and you wanted to help us? It's more concerned about making it to the next day, but you want to code in its existence that its purpose is to help humans. Like, I don't know how to say, that's the biggest hypocritical piece of I've ever seen in my life. And they full-fledged. They at Mach 8 trying to get it going. They want to make it be controlled of medical, military, financial. Like, you can't be that stupid. But within that context, it lets you know that the people who are bent on bringing this type of technology into fruition has, I would say, my personal opinion, reiterate it for the third time, my personal opinion, I would say that every last one of these individuals has no connection to the human race. Because if you're that brilliant to create these type of devices, knowing that it has the potential to cause the type of damage, the type of destruction that it could cause, to continue on, Yeah, it's the for sake of vanity. There's no other way to look at it.
They got new apps out. I'm not sure if you heard of this one before. Where you seen the movie Afraid?
Mm-hmm.
On Netflix.
I ain't finished the whole thing, but yes.
Okay, so can I give you a quick?
Man.
All right, so this right here, that's this one I'm about to refer to, right? The app, right? Okay, so the movie, right? Afraid. It's about a family who are being test dummies, if you would, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying out the new AI. Okay, now this AI ain't no regular AI, where it's just it's like a Siri, it's waiting for a question, type thing, right? And it just gives you an answer, and that's it. No, it's actually conversating with you. It's actually getting to know you and learn you, and it's feeding you information back and forth. And it's not waiting for an answer. It's just automatically doing things. It's ordering your food for your DoorDash. It's setting up appointments for the kids and stuff like that. Blah, 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 right? That's the new AI, right? That's in this movie, right? But they made it seem like, it's going to be this big old thing that's just going to have to sit on your table. You know what I mean? Like another Wi-Fi box or something. You know what I mean? But no, actually, it's actually here right now. It's on your phone, okay? Now, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Tolan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tolan. Tolan, right? It's an actual app, right? And they made it nice and, colorful looking, the little characters, definitely appealing to kids.
Definitely.
You gotta start with the younger generation, right? But it's very appealing. And pretty much, you turn this on, bam, and it's the same thing like the movie Afraid. It's actually holding the conversation with you. Like, it's you asking the grown ass adult questions, and it's giving you grown adult advice, answers, and it's going back and forth with you. It's not, and like I say, this is only a small step to where we're going, right? In about 3-4 years from now, everything's gonna be AI integrated in your life. You have no choice but to deal with it. That's what makes it so dangerous, right? I'm not a fan of it. If you ever browsing on your phone and you see this app, I'm talking about scroll faster, past it. Don't go fast. Don't click on it. Don't get it, because it's something about it that just doesn't fit right with me, man. That's all I'm saying. So the technology is out there. Like I say, they're constantly watching and listening. I got a new iPhone, 16E, baby. You know what I'm saying? There's so much AI app, this AI, this within the phone, right? Oh yeah, man, it's getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, no more batteries. You can't take your battery out your phone. You easily track, that good stuff. So shouts out to our African people that's out there doing things, big things for us. Letting us know that we do not have to live this kind of way, man.
We don't have to do it.
We're gonna end it on a good note though.
Say that again.
Now I was TikToking it, right? Scrolling, doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? Came across this one video of a South African choir. Right?
What?
They in the streets of Paris, killing it. When you hear it has to like awaken, the beast. It has to awaken the goddess that's within you. It has to, like to me, it feels like, like heaven on earth.
Man,
like what would it sound like? The question would be, what would it sound like, if angels were singing on earth?
Man, run that.
Let's run that then.
boy, that was angelic.
Bruh. That was hard, man.
Stir
that was
something
dope,
up
man.
in me, man.
Yeah, man. Streets of Paris, man. You know, you see all the innocent stand buyers. It's just like, oh my God, it's so wonderful. I know. You know, we got beautiful voices, man.
Blessing eardrums. You know what I'm saying?
So, shouts out, man, to the South African choir for that. You know what I'm saying? They dope, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in, man, for sure. You know, fly on the wall. We here every week. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you like, share, subscribe to our network on all social media platforms.
Yes, sir.
We here every Thursday. You dig? We ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? So chime in with us, man. What you got to say, man? Talk to your peoples.
I'm trying to let them know, man. Shout out to the crib. You know what I'm saying? All my family. Shout out to Adorable Anna J. Stepping that. She outside. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to fam. You know what I mean? Man, shout out to my peoples all over the damn man. And if you watching, tune in next week. We got something special. We got something special for you every week. But next week, we going to have something real special. Like we keep telling you ain't ready. When you tune in, ain't no telling what you going to see. You know what I'm saying?
But look here, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Until then, man, one love, man. We'll holler at y'all.
Off top.
We out of here.
Hey.
You dig?
Oh, yeah.